Because I'm
I did walk out of the store and opened up the door really quickly, and I said, "Free comic book day!" And they're like, "Yeah, if it would have been an old person, you would have died from a heart attack."
What a circus! So, how did you get wrapped up in Free Comic Book Day? That's first off.
Question.
What did you get invited there? Did you just go, "Here's a comic book store. It's in my neighborhood. I'm going." How did you get there?
I made plans with the owner several months back.
Well, that's good.
Last month, I called him and asked him if I could change from the belly dancing Jedi to the or I was gonna do the belly dancing Sith, and I asked him if I could do the Catwoman because it would be better marketing for their business. And they said, "Yeah, go ahead." And when I was there was a couple of people that said that, yeah, it would have been nice if I'd done Star Wars, but at the same time, I was such a star or princess with the Catwoman that it was a huge success. And the owner actually came outside and told me
can you check those headphones over there, Nagy?
This is working.
Yours is working.
Bringing customers in. So I was still bringing customers in when they were trying to taper off.
Bringing the customers in, Jay Bird Wells. Well, yesterday while I was in Wichita with my mysterious project that I can't talk about here because Britannia might be listening in the other room, I was trying to get my mysterious new project taken care of, or actually get my old project taken care of, whichever, it doesn't matter. And I happened to go near I went past a bicycle shop, and lo and behold, Elvis Presley, the king, an Elvis tribute artist, as they call them, because they don't like being called Elvis impersonators. He was across the street at a place called The Hot Spot, which apparently is a detox place. And he was out there singing really horrible versions of Elvis songs. And then he started singing Neil Diamond music. And I'm like, first of all, what are you singing Neil Diamond for? And then there was this poor pizza guy that was out there, and he was sitting in under a tent, thank God. But he looked like he was just sweating his balls off in the heat. And when Elvis started to sing the song Return to Sender, I thought, that's what this pizza guy wants. He wants to be returned to sender. He wants to go back to the Papa John's and get the hell out of here.
Yeah, we were like, come over to see Jay and Catwoman. You're like, I'm with Elvis.
I'm with Elvis, man. I'm hanging out with Elvis. It was but also at the same time, I was trying to get my
computer and open on the cell phone.
I was trying to get my secret project done, which I don't know if I'm going to be able to get my secret project done. But, and Michael knows what secret project I'm doing, and I'm sure Jay knows what my secret project is, but Brittany is in the other room, probably half listening to Japanese anime, probably half asleep, and half listening to what I'm saying here, so I don't want to reveal my secret project.
I don't think the world is ready for this. Normally it just blurts out everything.
It's crazy. You see Patton, it's just crazy.
Yeah, normally he's just saying anything.
Oh, yeah, I'll just say anything. Also, there is a rumor, which I don't know if this is actually going to take place, but I was approached a couple weeks ago by a professional wrestling company to come in as a manager. And they wanted me to manage a few wrestlers, but the only reason they want me to come in is because they know that I'm going to show up in weird outfits and wear my sombrero. And so I'm thinking I might do this. Because if I can make this as much of a circus as humanly possible, this will get over. I can have my giant sombrero. I can have my pink suit that I wear. I could have, I even thought about getting a hold of my buddy Jeeves, who I used to lift weights with, who's like 7 feet tall. He could be like my bodyguard.
So you're gonna be like Bobby the Brain Heathen?
I could do it.
Yeah, you remember him.
I could do the Eden family. You know, and then I could get Jay in her Catwoman outfit. This would be...
That'd be a nice little storyline.
This would be a circus.
Did you just say you're going to do a Catwoman outfit?
I could do the Catwoman outfit. I could buy me a Catwoman outfit. I thought about after, and I don't know why I came to my senses. Or maybe I didn't come to my senses. I don't know. Nagy took us to a goth New Year's Eve party. Steampunk goth, all these people. Yeah. And I decided when I got back I wanted to dress in all neo-Victorian outfits. So I found this giant purple hat on eBay and this jacket. I don't know. I may still go neo-Victorian. Who knows? Or maybe we could have Jay in the belly dancing Jedi and I could have my giant sombrero.
Interesting storyline.
This could be interesting.
Yeah.
I'll need entrance music. I gotta have PC Patton do my entrance music.
I've done it before.
Oh, really? You've done a...
In Florida, we had a local wrestling crew, and I had to come up with a intro song for them. And hey, this was like late 90s.
Late 90s.
Long time ago, yeah.
Wow.
Then I'll have to come and wrap you into the ring.
He'll have to wrap me to the ring.
That's cool.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
We could do a thing where I could, you know, I'm just worried that the whole goal of this wrestling company is to put me through a table.
I hope not. I hope you got some good insurance.
There you go. Have it all paid up.
Yeah.
Just now, yo, here comes Jiggy.
We can remake that.
Jay's a rapper now.
Jay's a rapper. Hey, by the way, Jay is a rapper now, apparently.
Yeah.
Well,
she is trying to get her music. She was working with a producer in Wichita.
Okay.
And then I don't know what happened, but then he deemed her to be selfish, apparently.
She was trying to get her. Jay?
Probably because she took over the track.
Are you selfish, Jay?
I am.
Hey, we got our answer.
She admits it. At least she admits it. So she's been trying to find another studio to record her stuff.
Well, say no more.
Say no more. I might have to hook BC Patton and Jay up.
Deal.
Let's do it. Tell her to come by the studio sometime when she's in Wichita. We'll work with her.
Michael might have to go down and photograph and document this experience.
Right?
That's cool. All y'all welcome to come by.
We might have to do this.
Yeah.
You know, some weekend, some Sunday in June or July, we need to do a deal where we do another remote, and I actually get to Wichita this time. We need to do one. Maybe we could do one down at your place.
Man, that'd be cool.
And you could just basically assemble the rappers.
Yeah.
Just find the guests. We'll show up with the gear.
That's cool.
And we'll do this thing.
I know enough people in Wichita. We can make this happen.
This could be entertaining.
It'd be real tight.
And not last week, but the week before, maybe it was it was the week before, we had some interesting studio guests, and apparently you have a connection to some of these people.
Yeah, the person, the man behind the scenes, Mr. Daryl Wilson, which is my homie. Shout out to Daryl. He brought a crew of rappers here to your show. And, from what I seen on Facebook, the pictures and the video, they did their thing. So much love to them. Yeah,
they did a freestyle, little DJ Spawn.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, May 20th? Let me see here. May 20th. Because I set this up around Nagy's schedule. So I want to make sure he could be here. We are going to do another one of those.
Okay.
Spawn is going to show up with the decks.
Yeah.
We're going to have my buddy Shauna Hutchins has got all these. She told me, she goes, I got 15 rappers coming.
Okay.
Wow.
That's pretty deep. I know her very well, too. Yeah.
She's coming. I think Daryl's coming.
Yeah.
This is going to be absolutely huge. And it's also the...
Is that the one you were wanting me to come to?
Yes. Yes, you need to be here. And maybe you could do belly dancing Jedi. I don't know. Something. Who knows? But
to make a comeback with Catwoman when somebody's not there.
She could be Catwoman. So the last time she was Catwoman, we had this guy by the name of Jeffro who was here.
Yeah.
Jeffro's out of his mind. And Jeffro was a little handsy with Catwoman.
That ain't good.
And he couldn't separate Jay from the Catwoman outfit. So he wanted to marry Catwoman.
Interesting.
If you go on Jeffro's Facebook, his background is a picture of Jay.
Oh, so we talking about an obsession.
He's quite obsessed.
Good luck with that one, Jay.
I don't care if he's obsessed as long as he buys my merchandise.
Hey.
And keeping it real stays real.
So it's been an interesting couple of weeks and journey. But also, that's the day after Nico Hernandez at the Kansas Star Casino.
Oh, yeah.
So I might be able to get Nico on the show, maybe. Call in or something.
That'd be awesome.
That'd be cool.
And Michael is going to go to me and Michael are going to go to the weigh-ins. And then you have what that night? You have something in Kansas City? Who are these people in Kansas City?
That final tour with Goat Whore and Satricorn.
Goat Whore.
Yeah.
You ever heard of Goat Whore?
Never in my life. Didn't think those two words mixed.
It's going to be a hell of a deal.
It's a metal show.
It's a metal show.
I'm quite sure they put on quite a show with that kind of name.
Sure
That'd be cool.
So we've got PC Patton in studio, and I think I found the right Team BSR music on SoundCloud.
The first song on SoundCloud should say "Decisions on You."
Uh-oh.
If you type in Team BSR music in one word.
Oh, that's the problem.
Yeah, put it in one word.
Look at that. Because I found Team BSR music, and the first song is It's Time Now, Mark the Hammer.
That's one of the artists.
And then I've got Team BSR, which is...
If you type in on SoundCloud, Team BSR music, like it's just one word.
I'm just like finding all these Team BSRs that are you.
And you know what's crazy? I don't know about those other ones. But
yeah. I found another Princess Wells on Facebook besides me.
I'm quite sure.
Really?
Uh-oh. Is
there multiples of you, Jay?
There's multiples of her. Heck of a deal.
I thought there was only one Princess Wells.
There is.
There is.
Only you. I'm glad you recovered and everything. I'm glad you're doing good. Yeah, we've been keeping up with you on Facebook.
See? She's got
and
she's
and we've been praying for you quite a bit too for a speedy recovery. So get your butt back in the studio, girl.
Well, I thought I was supposed to go with Jiggy with Nico, but haven't heard any more.
I'm waiting on the press person to okay an extra press pass. Because I could get we're getting Sean in as a photographer because Nagy is going to be off with the goat horrors or whatever he's doing. And then of course Britannia has to go because the last time that I showed up to the Hartman Arena, I had the promoter ask me, "Where's Brittany?" So I'm like, well, Brittany has to go this time.
Well, be careful about your windshield when you go.
Tell them about this. You've got to hear this story.
We got out, and it was in the winter, so my car was all iced over. So I was defrosting it, and some random person comes over and starts scraping the ice off my windshield.
We thought it was a good Samaritan.
I was like, wow, this person's really nice.
Yeah.
And then they get in their car and leave, and I realized they cracked my windshield.
Oh, no.
I have no idea who it was.
Some random dude.
When you first posted that, my imagination went to somebody with a baseball bat.
Wow.
Because we were sitting there waiting on the car to warm up, and Derek Scaife was with us, and Andrew was with us, and Andrew Duncan's like, well, I got to smoke a cigarette. So he's smoking a cigarette in the cold while this is going on. And Nagy was, warming up the car and was trying to do the windshield gimmick. And all of a sudden this guy comes out of nowhere and out of a van, and he's like, "Hey," and he starts scraping the windshield, and we thought, "Oh, good Samaritan, good guy."
Right.
And then we were like, "Oh, thanks, man." Blah blah blah. And he's like, "Oh yeah, have a good night." So he got the thing and he zoomed up the ramp.
And I was
left.
like, "I think that's a crack." And Andrew's like, "No, it's not a crack." He insisted it wasn't. I was like, "That looks like a crack."
What did he clean your windshield off with?
Just an ice scraper.
Just an ice scraper?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was. It was something else.
So be careful.
Be careful with the windshields when you go see the Nico fight.
I'll make sure to do that.
You might have problems.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there should be no ice this time.
No. Well, who knows? Maybe there's going to be a freak ice storm out
No,
nowhere.
no,
Hey,
no,
but Kansas,
no.
you never know.
No.
I've learned that since I've been living in Kansas.
You never know.
It could be sunshine today, tomorrow.
It could be nice out, and
Yeah.
2 hours later, winds could be 80 miles per hour.
Yeah.
Jiggy just wants to start a fight because he's just sitting in this nice, warm apartment, and I've got plants and animals to worry about. No ice.
No ice. No ice. No ice is allowed through the whole thing.
The princess has commanded no ice.
No ice. Now, okay. I have got... she here. I have Mark the Hammer. It's time now. I have little one, Erica and Renee.
Okay, I sent in your Facebook Messenger the link to the song.
Aha! Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. That is perfect. I will make that happen. So how have you guys been?
Man, this has been crazy busy. We will be in Florida the first week of June. We're going down there to I'm gonna go get with some family that I haven't seen in about 10 years.
Wow.
Wow.
We're getting ready for the Riverfest parade.
Yes.
Yeah, that's gonna be a pretty big deal. We got a lot of things going. We just left Church on the Street. We do a homeless ministry every Sunday.
Yes.
Yeah, we feed about 150.
That I think is the coolest deal.
Yeah, you know, just giving back to the community, man, because there's a lot of people out there. They just had one crazy decision to where they just messed their whole life up, and the society want to throw them away. But, you know, once again, the Good Samaritan thing, man, we try to just be good Samaritans and try to give back to the community and let them know that they
Only
are
when
loved.
you get done at their church when it's icy, they don't crack your windshield.
Yeah, and it's crazy because no, a lot of
Not
people
gonna
think
happen.
we're crazy because like even when it snows, we're out there. It's raining, we're out there. You know, it's
Wow.
100 degrees, we're out there, and it's a team of us who I can't. There's no I in team. It's a team of people that work together, man. They cook the food. We talk to them about God, as you know.
Yeah.
And we just try to keep it real with them and try to help them get back on their feet and get off the streets, you know.
That's awesome.
Yeah, man.
That's really awesome. So, Decisions on You.
Yeah, man.
Tell me a little bit about this.
I'm gonna be honest with you. This song was written in like 5 to 7 minutes. Like,
Wow.
it's based off a true story.
I can't even write my own name in 5 to 7 minutes.
Dang,
You did a whole
you
song.
crazy, dude. But no, my brother in Florida, much love to him, Melvin Coley, my blood brother. This song basically was written after seeing him in and out of jail constantly 30, 40 times. And
Yeah.
he finally made a good decision. So I wrote this song based on him, like, for real.
That's awesome.
Yeah, man. So I know a lot of people can relate to it. So, you know, it is what it is. It's just real life situations with the music we bring to the table.
Well,
So,
I think that is really cool because you guys do a heck of a job.
we try, man.
You just you make it all work.
Yeah, you know, and to have awesome hosts like yourself, and man, just let us keep continuously coming back to the show. That lets us know that the support is there, the love is there, and man, just we're gonna keep doing what we do as long as you do what you do. You know, you and Nagy, man, we got number love for y'all.
Thanks.
Well, and they brought gifts today.
Yeah, we brought some gifts.
They-
Not,
they-
these aren't the gifts. But no, we got CDs and some
They're
posters.
gonna go home and do your laundry, and they're gonna cook.
Yeah.
They're good. And as you can see, you know that he was talking about how they cook every Sunday.
Yeah, every
See?
Sunday.
Proof's in the pudding. They will cook, and especially on Sundays. So,
Exactly, on
there they are.
Sundays.
But so tell us about what you brought us today.
Well, my bro Mark the Hammer, he just released a new CD. It's a 3-song demo. Very awesome. And shout out to Jacob Mueller. He is a phenomenal engineer.
He is fantastic.
You know about him, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. Man, we got to send him a lot of shout outs, man, because he's been producing. We just hired him to be our main producer as far as engineering and everything.
That's cool.
We got another one also named Young C, Corey Roth. I'm sending him some shout outs.
Oh, yes.
You know Corey as well?
Yes,
yeah.
Corey's great.
Yeah, those are the two people that we go to. I mean, I like to record my own music, but I like to leave it in the hands of the engineer because that's what they do best. You know, we do what we do best, and we take it to them so they can do what they do best to make us sound how we need to sound.
Perfect.
So
that's awesome. Well, here we go. It's Decisions on You, and we are going. I'm going to see if this will play over Skype for Jay.
That would be good.
So hopefully this works. Decisions on You. It's off the SoundCloud page, and we're back here in just a few moments.
Ooh, it's working.
Young kids dying, tears on the floor. Mama lost her mind, pop on that blow. Ken folks in jail, the rest of them still slanging. Walk around with rags, hollering about they out banging. Granny did her best, grandpa on that lick. Every day's a test in this world trying to fit. Crowd saying do this, crowd saying do that. Undercover got him with an 8-ball of crack. Now you sitting stuck, 3 hots in a cot. Get that one call, but they got you blocked. Serve all your time, get out on probation. Everybody holler they happy to see you, but they faking. Try to put you back on, now what you gon' do? That thought sitting strong and that pressure sinking through. The street life is calling, but God calling too. Which one you gon' answer? Decisions on you. Street life is calling, but God calling too. Which one you gon' answer? Decisions on you. Street life is calling, but God calling too. Which one you gon' answer? Decisions on you. Street life is calling, but God calling too. Which one you gon' answer? Decisions on you.
The wrong way. You can put up a fight. No, it ain't gon' be easy, but you gotta do right. You gotta do right. Had to bury your own boy. Bullet holes in your chest. Oh no, ain't no love in the streets. Nothing but dead. You can get it the wrong way. You can put up a fight. No, it ain't gon' be easy, but you gotta do right. Had to bury your own boy. Bullet holes in his chest. Ain't no love in the streets. Nothing but dead.
Street life is calling, but God calling too. Which one you gon' answer? Decisions on you. Street life is calling, but God calling too. Which one you gon' answer? Decisions on you. Street life is calling, but God calling too. Which one you gon' answer? Decisions on you. Street life is calling, but God calling too. Which one you gon' answer? Decisions on you. Street life is calling, but God calling too. Which one you gon' answer? Decisions on you. is calling, but God calling too. Which one you gon' answer? Decisions on you.
Look at that. Holy smokes.
That was pretty deep.
Yeah. Once again, based on a true story, sis. And I know it don't just go with my situations with my folks. I know there are a lot of people in this world that's going through that. You know, you got family members that want to be, how should we phrase this in a good sense?
Let me phrase it.
In a good sense.
Hold on.
not-
Hood pharmaceutical. Yeah.
There you
You
go.
hear what I'm saying?
There you go.
And
It's not preachy as to one flavor of religion. It's really, it's like focused on, you know, it speaks to every individual individually. It doesn't focus on one religion or one. I think it's good.
Well, and you know, I'm glad you said that, because I'm not trying to come across as a preacher. I really try to keep my name far from that, you know. I just like to be a realist, you know, let people know the realness is going on out here. Do I believe in God? Yes. Do a lot of people that I hang with believe in God? Yes. Do I have friends who don't? Yes. But I don't judge them. I still love them, you know what I'm saying? And life still goes on, you know. I still I'll stay in my lane and do my part, and everybody has their own lane, you know. I got a lot of people that have other beliefs, and then they try to bash you for your belief. I'm like, whoa, pump your brakes real quick. You know,
That's awesome.
I don't judge nobody for what they believe in and what they do, so don't judge me for mine, you know. But I do, myself personally, I do not like to have the thought of coming across as a preacher. I'm a realist. I love God. I love his people, you know, and that's just how it is.
Well,
I think that's why we get along, is because we respectfully agree to disagree, and your soul is yours and mine is mine.
Exactly. Exactly.
I have you speaking there brought up something that I have been wanting to talk to somebody about for the longest time on this show.
Let's make it happen.
So let's chat. And Nagy, you're gonna love this story.
I don't know what's about to happen.
Me neither.
There is a buddy of mine. He of course used to be on the TV show Jiggy Jag TV. We affectionately refer to him as Cousin Chris. And he's an interesting individual. We'll just say. Chris, at one point, he's been trying for the last. He's officially been married for like a year now to a woman. That's always the line.
That's really bad when in this
Wow.
day and age you have to specify.
Yes. Well, there was a lot of people that thought for a lot of years when he was going to get married, it wasn't going to be to a woman, but
Could be a cover-up.
could be a beard. There you go. So, but he ended up. He had been dating, you know, various women. You know, he'd been getting on the dating sites.
Yeah.
And he was dating various women. And he finally got this one chick who she was really into her church activities.
Okay.
And she sort of used this as a way to get out of dating him any further. She's like, oh, well, I'm tied up with church. I don't have time for a relationship.
Jeez.
So he decided he would just give up all of his friends and just do church activities with her.
No.
He like
Then the J
stopped going to
says
the
no.
gym with me. He stopped hanging out with his buddies to watch like wrestling pay-per-views. He was just done. He was gonna get this chick, and they were gonna, you know, I don't know what the hell the deal was.
Yeah.
So he ended up getting with her, and there was one day he comes over here, and he always talks wrestling with me.
Yeah.
And he cannot stand Triple H from WWE. Can't stand the guy.
Yeah.
Always calls him every name in the book. So he comes over here, and he's sitting over where Nagy's at right now, and he makes some comment about Triple H, and he's like, Triple H, you know, that guy, he's just a fucking piece of shit. And right before he gets ready to say piece of shit, he goes, sorry, Lord. And I'm like, you know, he's like using it as I've gotta act like I'm this churchly God-fearing guy when realistically 6 months before,
Yeah,
he
I
really
feel
could
you.
have given a fuck less.
I feel you.
I
man.
just don't understand. See, this is the thing with me, is that offends me a little bit.
Yeah.
That he would
Yeah.
use that as, well, sorry, Lord, and all this stuff. Or like, we'll go out places. I would go out places with him and his wife, and he's like, she'll bring up God or do something, and he's like right there. And I'm like,
You think it's a front?
yeah.
Yeah.
It kind
it's
of
a lot of that.
offends me.
Yeah,
Give me your take on this.
Well, I'll give you my take in a non-judgmental,
okay.
because we see a lot of this going on, not in the church.
Yeah.
And I'll try my best to not be judgmental about it, but I mean, you call a spade, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you chastise people, if you check them on it, see how they respond. If they get offended, oh well, But I got buddies, some people that in that same situation. But once again, you try your best not to be judgmental about it, but at the same time, you just check him, and hopefully he'll change his thought. For one, him getting with the woman, just dropping everything else, using God to get with a woman.
Yeah.
To me, I mean, pray
See,
on the
that was
situation, you know what I'm saying? And if God gives you a revelation about it, then go forth with it. But don't just drop all your friends,
Yeah.
I don't know.
It was
It's to each his own.
Weird
Yeah.
deal.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm glad that he, was finding God.
Well, yeah.
That's an awesome thing. But there's certain ways that you can do it, and there's certain ways that are good and certain ways that are bad. But once again, to each his own,
Yeah.
But I
know
get what
that
you're
just,
saying.
It just always, I just really didn't, I'm like, I'm kind of offended by this a little bit.
Yeah,
'Cause I'm
it's,
like,
it's a lot of fronting going on in the church as we speak. A lot of people using God to gain financial advances or...
I always love these people. And I talked about, I posted something on Facebook a couple weeks ago. I always love these people who they get into a jam and all of a sudden they found God.
Yeah, and that seems to happen to a lot of people who get incarcerated. While you're on the street, it's all about thug life, this and that. But as soon as you go to jail, boom, it's, oh, Lord, help
Where's
me.
that Bible at?
Exactly. Yeah,
Like,
that's just being real, And it's sad that it gets to that point. You should be able to know God as your phone is ringing.
Who is this? Is this God calling? That would be hilarious. Why would he call this show? Apparently not. Somebody was calling, but
yeah,
they weren't there.
Somebody was like, "This is a mistake."
You're probably interested with some questions about what we're talking about.
Probably. I don't know, but go ahead,
I
Jay.
have that number.
What's up?
I don't even think I have that number.
It's a 620 number. It's 620-402-0878.
I don't. I'll have to. Yeah, listen to this later and.
So, well, like I said, I don't know. I just always love these guys and these girls who get into jams and all of a sudden they found God.
Yeah, and I'm glad that you said that because
can they keep it? I mean, you find God, but can you rejoice with God when things are good too?
I mean, you're supposed to count it all joy, even the good and the bad. But at the same time, I'm glad what Jiggy said because we talked today about loving people that hate you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's hard.
Oh, and I got a story about that too.
Yeah. Like it gets real hard. I mean, it's easy to love somebody that you care about, but what about that dude that just hates you? You know what I'm saying? Are you gonna beat him up? Or are you gonna cuss him out? I mean, I've learned this the hard way because
I can still block him on Facebook.
True. You can love him from a distance. I mean, yeah, you don't want to
love him from a distance.
Yeah, like that's the way I see it.
Block
I mean,
him on
because
Facebook.
everybody on earth is not going to be for you. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
it's just the truth. But I mean, and that does that mean you're going to go cuss him out, go try to fight him, this and that? Back in the day, yeah, that would have been the outlet. But now that I've been learning more about God and trying to grow stronger in my faith, I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to waste that energy. that's like negative energy. I can't deal with that. I can do better. I can be doing something productive than wasting my time with somebody who don't care about me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pray for them, love them from a distance. Hey man, do what you do. I got bigger plans in life.
What I always love, and then here's another story. I have several people that are this way, and I don't know why this is, but for instance, let's say, we'll use there was a guy that's a drummer for a heavy metal band. Without saying any names,
Yeah.
we'll just say that's the gimmick. I see him in October at a Halloween show. He's all like, "Hey, Jiggy, what's up, man? Blah, blah, blah." And we're buddies. Well, then I don't see him till June or July.
Yeah.
And I see him at another concert. I go up to him and slap him in the shoulder. I'm like, "Hey, good to see you." And he looks at me and he's like, "Don't touch me, man." I never changed.
Yeah. Yeah.
What happened between the...
Yeah. That's
and
crazy.
so I've just always been like, well, whatever happens, happens.
Yeah.
Because then I see the guy like a month later, like a July 4th thing. He's like, "Hey, man, what's up?"
And you
And
know
I'm
what's
like,
crazy?
What?
He might have had a bad day that day. You just caught him at a bad time. It happens to the best of us. But to be like that, what you say, Jay?
I was just gonna say, or maybe he'd heard something that Jiggy had done, and then he found out that the person who told him something bad
That too.
wasn't reliable.
And that could very well happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
As I do things
on purpose.
on purpose and not on purpose, and I go to Colorado to the porn convention with Michael Nagy.
Without Jay.
And then this guy right here. This guy is brave. There's this huge snowstorm coming.
Yeah.
He's like, "I'm getting in the car and driving back." He drove through the damn snowstorm. What's funny is he drove through an ice storm to get there.
Right?
Bad
2
man.
storms in 1 weekend.
Hey, you're a brave soul, brother.
It's just like, what? And everybody else is just like, "We're just going to wait a day.
Yeah.
We're just going to let it blow over, and we'll just..." Nagy's like, "Nope.
Nagy
get in
had
the car.
that gut
Let's
feeling.
Go."
Yeah.
Got in dirty elements.
Yeah. You
Dirty
crazy.
elements.
Is
Well,
somebody just messing around calling
I
once?
don't know what is going on.
Or does your phone not work?
No,
I
I
swear.
think what they're doing is they're calling, and it's shifting them to the cell phone for whatever reason, because I have Vonage. So we will call this guy back. New York City. Get a rope.
New York City?
I don't know. Something. Who knows?